Yes, yes, yes. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the B-Side Podcast. We got current resident guest on the show. My man, Gary, we call him Gary G. Diddy Combs, going to be on the show today. You know we're going to talk about his stoppables. Yes, he is a black Republican. With any, he got a lot going on. But anyhow, we're going to get to him in a second. But with that said, hey, stay tuned. Going to cover a few topics, what's going on today. Anyhow, hey, stay tuned. Be right back with another episode, like I said, of the B-Side Podcast. Yes, yes. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Got my man G. Diddy, Gary Combs on the show. You know, he said it's a new year. He's going by a new theme. But anyway, what's up, G?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for allowing me to come here on the B-Side Podcast, from an undisclosed location, wearing about 250,000 around my neck, stuff like that, just plotting to go to Central Page, stuff like that, big plans. New year, new alias, new money. Right there. How about that? We're going to talk about Drowsy Joe.
Hey, we're
going to talk about Drowsy Joe.
You can't wait. Typical. I sat there and said, you're one of the stoppables, and here you come. Okay. Since he just wanted to bring that up for a reason. Hey, you guys, he knows what he's talking about. He's not making up anything. He wants to bring up, what'd you call him?
Drowsy Joe.
Drowsy Joe.
He's forgetting stuff, He's leaving stuff next to the old Corvette. Leaving it places like Delaware. Real calm places like Delaware, classified documents and stuff. How's it going? What type of a president would take classified documents? These are state secrets.
Hey, wait a minute, man. Okay. Who's on the payroll? I mean, who is on the play? You know what, people? We're just going to just dive into this right now. Got you now. They're back on it. News bulletin. Once again, the stoppables. Okay? So many things to put up there. We're just going to keep it a whiteboard. But anyhow, just let you guys know, we're just going to go into this segment right now about the lying GOP, a.k.a. I call them the Republican stoppables. So
the lying GOP. We're God's only people. GOP, God's only people. Y'all got Lady Gaga.
I'm not even going to address that right now.
Y'all got Lady Gaga. We're God's only people.
You guys got Marjorie Green. Is it Green Taylor? What's her name? You got Marjorie. Margarine. You got margarine. She looks like some margarine. Margarine butter stick. But anyway, man. Okay. Who got paid on this, man? Meaning, how all of a sudden, soon as McCarthy gets sworn in, who was sniffing around Joe's closets?
You know who's sniffing around the closet. You know who dropped off all the secret documents. He's not going to be the only one caught up. And, does this render what, this whole uproar about Trump, does it render it null and void if Biden's doing the same thing with the classified documents being kept? Does this even out the playing field now? So since these two senior citizens want to run for the presidency again?
No.
It
doesn't even out. No. I mean, damn. All I'm saying about these Democrats, I'm like, how are you going to let that get exposed? Right?
They ain't even getting ahead of it.
No one, the stoppables going to just prance on it, do the dance on it, do the rituals on it, anything. It's like why we give them an alley-oop?
I can't believe Biden would take classified government documents to his place of residence. This is a travesty. This is an affront to the Constitution. This is a violation of the Constitution. This is a violation of state secrets. This is a violation of the American people.
What did it say in the newsletter this week that you received from the stoppables? What did it say? I want to know. Come on. What did it say? What topics to pivot on the wordplay? I know you guys got a bulletin or some newsletter. I know you did. I know you're on somebody's email subscription. G Diddy. I know you are. I know you are. There's no question.
DeSantis, President Ron DeSantis, 2024. No, I'm just kidding. It's President Trump,
That was on
2020.
that was on the newsletter, huh? That was within the newsletter, huh?
It's President Trump, 2024, maybe 2028. You saw what he did on January 6th. Maybe he can, try to overturn the Constitution again. Keep it going for another term. We need to shake it up.
What are okay? We're still on Unstoppables, but how did that get out? All of a sudden,
I think it's just the fact that anybody in the high level of government, if you're vice president or president, you probably got some classified documents with you, and at least he's cooperating with the government agencies when they're trying to get these documents back. I mean,
at least you're somewhat honest, being unstoppable.
Yeah.
At least you're honest a little bit.
With Trump, he's trying to protest act like the CIA and the FBI are planting documents at his house, and he had nothing to do with it. So I think people get a hold of classified documents. Who knows what's in these documents? Was it something regarding business dealings with the son that might have caused some controversy?
Really?
Is it something that could? Who knows? I mean, who knows what's in these classified documents?
He was gonna have information on his son and his off. Okay, okay. I mean,
I don't know.
I guess we witnessed weirder things, right? Maybe, I don't know.
But I don't think it's the biggest deal as people are making it out to be. I don't even think the fact that Trump has
it's a gotcha moment.
Yeah, I don't think Trump even having classified documents is something that's going to slow his campaign down. I mean, I think it's something that these politicians do. They keep a hold of documents that some of them might compromise state secrets. Some of them might be state secrets that compromises national security. But at least to getting the documents back, I mean, all you can go with is Biden's being cooperative, and that's all you got to go with.
Yeah.
It's not going to ruin his chances of running for president. It's not going to ruin Trump's chances of running for the presidency. But still, we only have an option between two senior citizens. So who's really winning? I guess, Trump can say, got you. I'm not the only one taking secret documents home and forgetting about it or doing it intentionally. I mean, nobody's really winning out of this, and nobody's really a loser.
Oh man, that's a good point. There's sometimes there's no heroes. But damn, the alley-oop, the Democrats, man, damn. Soon as the sound of the gavel, boom. Like, where did this come from? Oh, it's always something. And then the Stoppables just pounce on it. It's like beating a dead horse once they get an issue. And I understand, why are you guys, the Stoppables, my fault, Gary, I don't mean to put you in that category. Why are the Stoppables so honed in on Hunter? They got Hunter and Joe now.
I really don't understand it, because really, if somebody's not a public figure, then there's really no story there. And I think it's small-minded people that get into those type of storylines when they want to put the microscope on Hunter Biden, who is a lawyer. I think he's a lawyer by practice. I mean, so what if he has a little party time moments? It's not up to everybody to try to judge somebody.
I thought what else more can it be? I thought they already brought it out.
I don't know what they can get, what type of mileage they can get from trying to analyze Hunter's life. Yeah. I really don't care about the inner workings of his personal life. If he's not a part of the Biden administration, there's really no news story there. Is he trading state secrets to foreign, entities and stuff like that? I don't think so. Who cares what he does in his personal life? I don't. And to get stuck on that leaves it open for, leaves somebody open to be in the firing line for their personal life, on the other side, because it all goes with whoever's in power. Whoever's in power tries to put the spotlight on the other person to try to judge them. But when that goes back around, same thing happens. So it's a circular firing squad. So I really don't care about what goes on with Hunter Biden in his personal life if he's not a part of the political situation.
Now, okay, what are you saying or predicting now that the chaos has settled down in the House? McCarthy, House Speaker, my man from Brooklyn, Minority Speaker.
Hakeem Jeffries.
There it is. So how do you think these next 2 years are going to be? And any predictions? Anything they said in the newsletter that you get that forecast anything on the next 2 years of this? What is it? 118th Congress right now?
I don't get any newsletters, but do you get that Karen Bass newsletter that she gets straight from the Scientology building?
Yeah.
Do you listen to it?
Hey, it's okay. hey, you got to start somewhere, right, to get corrected, right?
Well, the thing is, with McCarthy's nomination, which took 15 times to get there.
Well, what's that? Okay, we're gonna get back to that because I know you have an opinion on that. What were you saying? Were you watching C-SPAN?
They were trying to hold people back.
What was going through your mind when you kept seeing that? Especially what was it when somebody's head got yanked up when they was about to squabble?
Yeah. It was one of these guys talking to that Matt Gaetz guy from Florida. That Matt Gaetz, the dude that looks like Beavis and Butthead.
I know you talking about. How is he even still there?
No, he talked his way out of that one. That dude should be same place Step in the Name of Love is. But, it was an embarrassment. And
time out. I need
wait. You like that?
Time out.
That's subliminal.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. No, he didn't do it. Ticket. Step in the name of love.
Yeah, but with McCarthy's nomination, the Republicans wanted to weaken him, and they made him sign off on a deal. The Freedom Caucus?
Yeah.
They're going to try to pass it to where they're going to abolish the IRS. They're going to try to abolish the IRS.
Why? Okay.
And that was a part of the deal to get McCarthy in there. And he's going to be
that
a
part of
the
what was it? Is it the 10 or the 20? How many was it? 20 Republicans holding out? Who he had to bid for?
It was 10.
There was 10 of them. So
yeah.
The 10 wanted the IRS dismantled,
abolished.
Right? Abolished.
Yeah.
The money.
And
the money checking with the money checking program gone.
Yeah. And they have it to where they can overturn a lot of his decisions. So he's actually a weakened Speaker of the House. And it's a bad situation. Does it compromise the future Speaker of the Houses with what they're doing right now? I mean, with Republicans coming into power, they're going to try to do everything they can to make Biden a lame duck president. And I guess this controversy is getting some traction.
The stoppables, man. It's. Or have you went over to one of the Republican areas? Like the Lincoln Project. Some of the. I mean, what's your affiliation? One more time. I'm just checking to see if you are part of the.
Colin Powell.
Colin Powell.
I'm a Colin Powell Republican, which is pretty much non-existent because he felt that the party abandoned him, and I feel the same way. I'm a Colin Powell Republican. But fuck it, I'm not a Republican. I'm an American, damn it. And that's what we are. We're not Democrats. We're not Republicans. We're Americans.
Are you on some board? Are you about to run politically?
No.
Some type of office? Okay.
I'm starting a new party. I'm bringing back the Bull Moose Party. Remember Teddy Roosevelt when he left the Republican Party and he started the Bull Moose Party, which became the Progressives, which is what you are today, a progressive. That was the origin of the Progressives, the Bull Moose Party. So it's time for America to look towards another alternative than these Democrats and their celebrity endorsers and the Republicans and their old celebrity endorsers like Scott Baio and other stars that you don't care about.
Hey, man, why okay. Why does the GOP want to stop everything? For real.
Because how are we going to get a win if we give y'all a win? How's the Celtics going to get another championship if they give it up to the Lakers?
The Democrats, they bend over to satisfy the Republicans, man. All the time. So why This is Republican. Why do you guys want to stop everything? You put a stoppage on everything. Anything comes across, nope. Nope.
Because we got to win and y'all want to spin. Damn, that's a rhyme right
Oh,
there.
no, that's not a
We
bar.
got to
Anyway,
win and y'all want to spin.
come on.
We got to win and y'all want to spin.
Republicans act like, yeah, you got to spend money too. But you got to spend the money, give it all to a certain percentage you guys always got thrown out there.
We give it to corporations. We give it to, people who make jobs.
Here we go with that one. That's
We give it to the job creators.
Always. Listen, people, you pay attention. They have the same points, man. It's like almost a cult. It's like, how could every one of you guys there just say the same thing? How? Always pivot and bring up some old shit. Like, okay. Once again, we're down at the borders again. They're trying to heat that up again. It's cooling off. Whenever it cools off, heats it up. Had Joe going down to El Paso,
where he's building the border wall. Isn't he going to be building the border? He resumed building the border wall, didn't he? Ain't he on the same side as some conservatives?
Yeah, especially with the Title 42, is it?
Yeah, they didn't extend Title 42, did they? Ain't he having the same type of heartless inaction on societal things as some conservatives?
It's still the same policy as when Trump put it up there. Yep. Yes, once again, these stoppables, the lying GOP, ready to jump on anything that shows a little bit of blood to throw to their cult followers.
Cult followers?
Yeah, almost like Cowboy fans.
Got celebrities.
Almost like Cowboy fans. GOP are. Just like Cowboy fans. Insane.
You got artists like U2 is your spokespeople. Who do we have? Burt Bacharach? Huh? None of y'all don't even know who Burt Bacharach is. You probably don't even know who Burt Bacharach is.
I didn't say nothing. I can't speak on anything I don't know. I can't speak on that. So you're going to tell me, obviously. What are you going to tell us? Tell us who he is.
Oh, never mind. If you don't know who Burt Bacharach is, you ain't 60 or 70 years old. He's old. You should know him. I mean, damn.
Hey, Gary, when the the International World Series coming up, I know you had some tryouts with your Dominican brothers. I know you have. What's the next tryout?
Your birth certificate ain't from the States. First person you saw on television playing basketball was Bill Russell.
How many paraphernalia signings did you done for Tony Dorsett? Do you have a direct line to Tony Dorsett?
You get mistaken for Marvin Gaye.
You understand what OJ was going through, right? Huh? That's my shit.
You get mistaken for Marvin Gaye. Hey, speaking of Marvin Gaye, whatever you do, don't go on the internet. I'm not going to advise any of your followers or watchers to go on the internet and look up Marvin Gaye's son's video.
What's going on?
Marvin Gaye III. His son has a music video, and it's probably worse than anything Corey Feldman's put out. And
he's trying to sing?
Oh my God, that's comedy. But if your listeners and viewers want a good laugh, go look up Marvin Gaye III. It's like what is it? Auto tunes. It's like something they play over in Ibiza and stuff like that in the nightclub with flashing strobe lights and shit like that. It's nothing like no Marvin Gaye. Any of the stuff when he was sitting on the couch singing a classic and shit like that. It's far removed from that. But if you need a good laugh, Marvin Gaye III.
Okay.
Damn it.
Go check that out. See what it do. See what it do. Yeah, man. So what's You know, you got to ask people sometimes. So what's been on your mind that, this past week or something? Something kept on saying, wait a minute here. What's going on? Anything out there intriguing?
Let's see. What's out there intriguing? The fact that the damn Niners are going back to the Super Bowl, that's intriguing.
Jeez,
The
here we
fact that
go.
we
I
got
forgot.
Brock Purdy, who should be running for president, forget the senior citizens that we're choosing from, Brock Purdy for president. This dude, he's doing some Ben Roethlisberger type of, taking the helm of the greatest team that ever existed and just taking it to the stratosphere. We're going to go to the Super Bowl because of this kid. This is Hollywood. This is Hollywood right here. Dude, okay, Mr. Irrelevant. I'm pitching it right here. Mr. Irrelevant, the Hollywood movie. You got a kid picked very last in the draft. And then he has 2-star quarterbacks in front of him. They get hurt. And then he takes the greatest
2 stars?
team.
I don't know about that.
Okay, he's got 1-star quarterback.
Okay.
The dude that's supposed to be a star
Oh.
right in front of him. And he takes the helm. It takes the greatest team in the NFL to the damn Super Bowl for the 6th ring. That's what's happening this year. Brock Purdy is taking us to the Super Bowl, and I get to witness it. We're witnessing historical stuff right here.
Okay.
When is the Browns?
Hey, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing on that as far as NFL.
Why not?
VGQ. I'm a Browns fan. You know how that is.
Hey, they might be in the playoffs.
All we can say is maybe next season. That's all we can say. Maybe
10, 20 years from now, y'all might get there. Then 10, 20 years from now, y'all might get to the playoffs.
Bad connection, man. I can't even hear you. I don't know. Something ain't right. I couldn't even hear you on that last comment.
Sorry about that. I just want to apologize.
That many years ahead. So
I'm sorry.
hey, man,
I just want to apologize.
let's review some things on the sports topics.
All right.
I'm surprised, and I'm not trying to start any controversy or anything like that, right? But I'm surprised that you ain't even said anything about your Texas basketball program.
Oh, the Texas basketball program? What's going on?
The head coach?
Which basketball program?
The head coach.
Oh, yeah.
Just had a 7-year, $35 million, something like that.
And didn't he get into some controversy, some fisticuffs and stuff like that?
Unfortunately,
that's terrible.
And cost all that money.
That's terrible. I mean,
fellas, walk away. Run
exactly.
Away. I say run away. Who cares if they think you a punk? Who cares if they think you whatever they want to say? That move, you don't mess up what they say to bag. Don't mess it up.
And just think of that. One moment of irrationality has not only ruined his relationship with that woman, it's ruined him financially, it's ruined him reputation-wise, and who knows what goes into, behind the scenes, but that's neither here nor there. It's just, you got to think things through.
Yes.
There's really no reason to fight a woman unless it's, you're about to lose your life or something like that, or somebody is hurting your children or something like that. But people got to think things through, because one irrational moment can affect your life for decades or up until the end of your life. A person can write a narrative about you that might not even be true based off of the decisions you make.
Yes. And then also, I don't know if it's good. Well, I can't say I don't know if it's a good look, but Dana White.
Oh, Dana White, he deserves the same scrutiny. This dude slapped his wife. And is he going to remain the CEO of UFC? He said the only person that wouldn't get hurt from him being removed is him. Because, he believes himself to be the brainchild of the UFC, which in a lot of ways is true. But the UFC brand will not fall off because Dana White isn't at the top anymore.
That doesn't.
He deserves the same scrutiny.
Yeah, but mistreating people.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Just to give you guys some context. Just look up Texas Longhorn men's basketball, college basketball. You'll see what we're talking about. And I don't, man, it's just interesting on certain things, just how things are projected, things are protected.
And Dana
If
White's
there's any
situation,
aftermath after all, after that, you know what I mean?
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's just, whoa. It's like, say what just happened here? Yeah. We ain't gonna say nothing about the other things that are going on too. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. So we're gonna continue on because I know I'm surprised G Diddy haven't said anything about this. I mean, maybe he has. I'm surprised he ain't running around here with Luka t-shirts on, or just Luka, just saying Luka, or giving his name some type of Lukage.
Luka Magic.
See,
Luka Magic. Luka for
Magic.
MVP. Luka is carrying the team on his back. We done had 3-point shooters. We're pretty good on the ball with the defense. We move a little bit slow, but we put all the pressure on him. Reggie Bullock scoring points.
Hey, but we all know Luka.
But Luka is the MVP.
Is consistent, no question. He man,
And he's only getting better.
That's it. Same with my Cavs. We only can get better. All my Cavalier fans out there. Shout out to Cleveland out there. Shout out to
That's crazy. How y'all doing so well without LeBron?
Mitchell. What?
How y'all doing so well without LeBron? Is he paying for y'all to win this year?
Wow.
He's paying some of those teams?
Wow. Speaking of LBJ. Speaking of LBJ, you gonna check out the movie House Party? Have you checked it out?
I might have to miss that one, even if I get some free tickets. Even if I get paid to go see that, I might have to miss it.
Damn.
You gonna be watching it?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, man. It's House Party. See how it do, See how it goes.
I might check it out if it's on.
It should be too
critical. One of those old school bootlegs. If it's on one of those old school bootlegs, you can buy in the parking lot and stuff like that. And when you get the video, people are standing up in the middle of the aisle and stuff. I might watch it then. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going to the theater to see this House Party. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give it
necessarily the theater. Maybe you get it. On the app or something. Never know.
I'm just kidding. I'll give it a chance. Yeah. LeBron has the rights to a couple of what is he? He got House Party, and I forgot what other franchise that he's going to be producing as well.
Okay.
Because this is one or two major franchises he has from back then. But I'll check it out, but just not maybe in the movie theater.
It's a cold world out here. Cold world. Yeah, man. So, unfortunately, I'll take that back. I forgot the 49ers are in it. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's depressing this time of, towards the end of the football year, your team's not in the playoffs. I'm not interested. I don't even think I've seen a game yet in the playoffs. Highlights.
The Browns might be in the playoffs probably the next 20, 30 years.
Keep pushing it back. Keep pushing it back. Okay. 10, 20, now 20, 30. You keep pushing it back. Okay.
Y'all's main quarterback is probably being born right now.
It's okay.
Y'all's QB number one is probably being born at this moment in the hospital somewhere in America. Or maybe somewhere else, not even America.
It can only help. That's all it can do. It can only help. We'll take anything at this moment. No question.
Yeah, but I see the 49ers taking the whole thing this year. 6 ring. I predicted it before the season even began. We were just taking some time off, but Brock Purdy is going to get – well, he's probably going to get a couple of rings, but his first one's going to be this year. A third time going to Kaepernick.
Well, we might as well jump into it. Yeah. Yes, we are brothers who enjoy soccer. Yes. Chelsea
What?
had to recruit G Diddy, but it's all good. Spending a lot of money right now. I think we're 10th on the table.
What we got? Murderick?
I was, huh?
Murderick?
Yes. We'll see. A lot of money. We are spending money, and it's hilarious to watch some of our pundits, man. Oh man. Whew. But the win over Crystal Palace, we'll take that.
Need it. Was it
we'll,
number 10 right now?
Yeah, I think we're on the 10. I think we're 10. I think we're 10 on the table. But hey, still plenty of time to go. Still plenty of time because, Arsenal top of the league. It's okay. It's better than Man City and Man U. Tired of watching them. Tired of seeing them. But, in all due respect, they always got a good club. But, man, I think it's the same situation for us, man. We still don't have any strikers, and we don't have no midfield scorers.
Yeah. And we're being coached by Harry Potter.
We have – come on. How can I say it? I was not expecting him to be the coach at all.
We just signed a guy named Rao. Isn't that right? Rao is a R-U-O or something like that. Is it Gao or Rao? I think it's a couple of weeks ago.
I'm going to roll with you. I'm going to roll with you because I have, no idea on that one.
Yeah. But, and who was the player that got hurt the other week?
We got a few players hurt right now. We have a whole squad on the injured list.
Yeah.
We have a lot. We have a lot. But we're spending the money. Yeah, the young Podrick, the young. I'll combine the name and shit. The young player that we got. I know I'm murdering the name. We're just gonna say Mudrick.
Yeah.
Just gonna say Mudrick. Young player, dishing out the money. Hopefully we can find a striker. We just got my man on loan, Felix, I want to say, but he gets a red card, so he had to sit out 3 games. We got him out for 2 more games, but oh man, we can never find a striker. I don't get it. We need somebody to put the bag to goals, man. Straight up.
Go get Diego Costa and make sure full moon is out.
Hell no. He's too old now. He's too old.
Just make sure full moon is out.
What's up?
So make sure full moon's out.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Is he even in the league anymore? Or?
Yeah, he's who was he with? We played him earlier this year. Who was he with? I think it's Wolverhampton. He's with. Yep, I think that is it because they're like, what more suitable? He looks like a werewolf. He's with the wolves. He's with the wolves. So
damn.
Yeah.
He probably got extra endorsement money because of that.
Most definitely. And then, we're number 10 on the table. Man, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. How many points are we behind? 28, 47.
Was the 7 games behind?
7? Man, try like 19.
Damn.
19 points out. Yeah. So our closest one, what we can get back up to is, hey, we still can be up top 5. 5 through 10 is up for grabs. The amount of points from 5 to 10 is only, 5 points. So it's all possible. A couple games here and there, get on a couple stretch runs, back in the top 4. That's all we want to be, top 4. So we get in Champions League. The last 3, I don't know. At this point, we'll take any tournament. But anyway, hey, we come on, go Chelsea. Go to chelseafc.com. Check us out. Join us. Be a part of the crew. You know, because we need some more brothers and sisters checking out this soccer. You can check it out, man. I'm telling you, fellas, football in Europe, the best wags. Anyway, wives and girlfriends, that's what it stands for. Wives and girlfriends, wags. They got the best looking ones out of all sports. But anyhow, that's some latest Chelsea news. Yeah, you know, hey, a lot of movement going on. A lot of movement about to go on. You know, they're in the transfer area right now. So, hey, just a real quick Chelsea news. We'll come back to that a little later. But, hey, just to make a little transition for all you guys out there, hey, mental health is key. Get yourself checked out. If not, you always can go to Marcel Consulting and Mental Health Services.
The B-Side podcast is sponsored by Marcel Consulting and Mental Health Services. Has this pandemic and our current state of the world taken a toll on you? Are you enjoying life? Marcel Consulting and Mental Health Services are here to help. We provide services from individual counseling, family counseling, life coaching and anger management to domestic violence. Our goal is to improve the lives of individuals and families by having a safe place to speak up, speak out, and live. Ask about our 30-minute consultation trial session. Whether you are insured or not, we have an installment payment option. Contact us at marcelconsulting.com at 909-323-7100. Remember to speak up, speak out, and live. marcelconsulting.com.
Yes, for all you guys out there, if you're going through some suicidal thoughts or you want to end some things, definitely call 988. 988 is your number, suicide hotline. People there can help you out. Once again, 988 is the suicidal hotline. If you need some help, call immediately. All right, man. Mental health is key, man. No doubt. We got to be on top of things, man. Definitely. Not only mentally, is just as well as physically.
Definitely, and that's very important because, like you said, people out there dealing with suicidal thoughts, there is no weakness in telling somebody about how you feel, what you're going through, and if you need to talk to somebody, then there are services there for people that can listen to you. Because the problem is a lot of people think that they're the only person that can consult themselves and what they're going through, and or that somebody doesn't want to listen to what they have to say. You know, the most important thing in life is to keep your mind clear and not just, filled with negativity, because you can't just pack negativity in something and think that you're just going to be okay. You got to exercise yourself of those demons. You got to release yourself of those demons, and you got to do what you got to do to keep your mind clear and your thoughts clear and yourself on the straight path, because this is a heavy world and a hard life. And, it's not easy for anybody. And sometimes the weight of this life gets to people in different ways than others. So don't think that there's vulnerability or weakness in telling somebody in times when you feel weak. So mental health, very important. Don't be afraid as Black men to talk about your mental health, because we think because of what we went through in our experience in this country that we're above talking about our mental health. That's not true. Most important thing in life is your mental health, because it helps you with your family, with your relationships, and with everything. So find the time to care about yourself and your mental health.
No doubt, man. Definitely key, man. Key to life, man. Get your mind right. So, man, when you was talking about the 49ers, whatever the case may be, I understand that, that might be on your mind a lot. But, my whole thing is right now is, what the hell is going on with these eggs, man? People are like, I've never heard so much conversation about eggs. Have you seen how much a dozen eggs cost?
Oh, yeah. It's just that stuff that they put out in the media to get everybody buying 1,000 eggs, and you go to the grocery store and there's not going to be any eggs on the shelf. I mean, There were what was there, chicken wing shortage a couple of years
Chicken,
ago?
yeah,
Where
chicken wings.
you
You
go to
know,
the grocery store, you couldn't find the chicken wings.
and you end up finding
So
chicken wings, man. What's up with the chickens, man?
aren't they slaughtering a lot of chickens like in the millions?
I mean,
Because what's
they
behind
got wings
chicken?
everywhere.
Yeah, I
They got,
mean,
they got wings everywhere, man.
who knows? There's some crisis every week. It used to be that the virus was getting sorority and fraternity names every week. A couple of years ago, at the beginning of the pandemic, now you
Monster
got to
toy
slaughter
names.
chickens.
What's the new one out there now?
EB123 C3PO and R2D2. I think that's the new name for it. I'm not
Hey,
sure.
man, it's so bad now, man, that pretty soon they're gonna be like, fuck the variant names. They're not. Fuck it. This one's stronger. That's
Yeah,
yeah. This one's stronger than the last one, man. Man,
and unfortunately, it doesn't. I hope it doesn't end up making people desensitized to it.
we already are. Nobody's wearing masks no more, man. Nobody.
Nobody.
We got a trilogy going on out here. There's a trilogy going on. Well, you can pick up 3 viruses at one time right now.
Damn.
People are like, oh well. I swear I had something probably about 2 weeks ago. Man, I was it was more than the flu, man. It was more than the flu.
Damn.
More than the flu. Yeah. When I tested.
Yeah.
I didn't even test myself to see if it was COVID. I was just like, hey, I'm gonna bunker down. First 2 dice was rough. It's bad. But
Damn. This whole pandemic has made me a germaphobe. Like when I go to the gas station, I take out my disinfectant and spray spray the gas handle, whatever. I don't touch anything without disinfecting it.
yeah.
I don't care if people aren't wearing masks anymore. You still gotta practice safety precautions for yourself
Yes, you
because
do. Yes, you do.
unfortunately this thing hasn't gone away.
And my immune system, it's like, man, oh man. It's out here, man. Look around. Nobody got masks on. Nobody. I don't go, obviously still not going out as much as I used to. Older in age, but anyway, it's like, man, funny how things still remain the same. So, obviously, today was a national holiday. We all know ancestors' death, MLK Day today. Do you think people do you think we get tired of okay, can we make another pivot besides I have a dream? There was a whole lot more to it.
Well, the thing is, when people want to go to the I Have a Dream, it's that section of Martin Luther King where people who weren't supporting him at the time can go to and say, oh, that's the person I like that united us as a country and stuff, which he did in a lot of ways because what he helped move forward in America not only benefited Black Americans, but it benefited people coming over here to America as well. Benefited immigrants, benefited women, benefited just us as a whole. And the thing that they don't go to is an interview that he conducted 11 months before he died, in which he talked about certain things like, acquisition of government land or distribution of money in order to get an economic base to start up, because he said America was more willing to give land and money to its European peasants than its peasants of African descent. And that's been the truth. I mean, there's been times in our history where the government's given out money to veterans of the Civil War to the point where it collapsed the economy. So the government isn't foreign to giving out aid to people to start up an economic base, especially with land or whatever. But there's just certain things that he was saying that he used nonviolence He still believed in nonviolence up until his death, but it's also a strategy of, if you use nonviolence, it shows people the evil. It shows people the evil of the society that is perpetrating these horrors on the people. Like, they're conducting themselves in nonviolent ways, going to a counter to a diner to get something to eat. And they're getting hit over the head, getting thrown down, and they're getting fire hosed and stuff like that. So it might have been born out of the fact that black people weren't in the economic or military or whatever position to fight society on a physical level. The strategy of nonviolence was even more effective, because if you see these people that just want to be treated as a human being, because that's all civil rights was about, being treated as a human being, and you see the violence and the heinous acts perpetrated against these people, a person with heart looking from the outside in can only see that that society has to change, because this is what evil people do, that they would abuse somebody that's coming to them in a nonviolent way that just wants to be treated as a human being. So the thing that makes Martin Luther King great is he's a 39-year-old man who was thrust into the national spotlight at age 25. Wasn't by his own doing, but it was by the situation. The situation that was thrust upon him, he made the most of it, and we benefit from his struggle, and we benefit from his movement even to this day. Have we gone wrong in the rights, in the movement for civil rights? Of course we have. Have we had some, you know, things that we've gone back society wise, as far as, the relationship between the man and the woman, the marriage rate in the community? Maybe that's regressed a little bit, but we've also made strides. And a lot of it is because of what he did. And like I said, it didn't just benefit black people, it benefited immigrants coming over here to this country who might not even, even get along with the American blacks or whatever. But that's the thing. You got to benefit all, because that's what he did. He's an American that benefited all of America, but with specifically black people, because we want to be treated as human beings. And that's what we're supposed to be, promised under the Constitution, even though we know the Constitution wasn't for us until after the 1860s. But if we say we're a country of laws, we say we're a country of opportunity, we say we're a country that, judges us the same way God judges us, whatever, we got to live up to that. And unlike a lot of other countries, America is forced to live up to it. In our struggles, we move forward. Society wise, the mind state of society isn't what it was 40 years ago or even 20 years ago. How kids get along society wise isn't what it was even when we were growing up. So he was a motivational force to push us forward in a positive way in this country. And even though there were hard times and there was bloodshed, it pushed this country forward in a positive way. And sometimes you got to be willing to sacrifice yourself in order to move something forward, to move your beliefs forward. He knew that the movement was so big that maybe he wouldn't even get to survive to see the results of the movement. But like he said, if you haven't found something in life that you're willing to die for, then you haven't truly lived. And he said longevity has its place, but it doesn't matter. So he forever gets my respect, and people want to act like he was just this carrier of a soft message. The man was a deep thinker. This man is a man who went to college at 15 years old. He skipped grades. I mean, he's a brilliant thinker. He's a whole lot more, woke than people claim to be. And it's good that him and Malcolm X got a chance to have a conversation before Malcolm X passed away, to where they got on a single accord, because they were just two sides of the same struggle. Because, there's things I agree with Martin Luther King, things I agree with Malcolm X, two sides to the same struggle. And we benefit as a country that Martin Luther King is from, America, and that we get to live under the benefits of his movement.
Oh, no question, man. Way to break things down, my man. I swear you must be about to run for some political office. Sounds like I don't know. I don't want to see no banners a little later. But yeah, man, no question, man. Anybody.
I'm running for the betterment of America, and this is what we need to do. I need some hope, and I need some change. So you're going to give me some change. I hope.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Yeah, man. It's yes, it's crazy how things come about, how things change, and how things can continue to get better. Yeah. I also think it's just a matter. It's like, okay, when things are done to help black folks, it helps everybody. It's like, I don't know if people realize that or not. So you would think that, hold on, now if we can go through this person and get what we want, why aren't we going through that person? Okay, all right. I mean, it only makes sense, but unless they're over, so do you think people understand that or overlook it? Meaning, to what I said, a lot of times people don't understand that if you help black folks, it helps everybody.
I don't think people understand that, and the thing is, I think a lot of people understand it, but too many people don't understand it.
So they don't want to act on it, or is it something that they always know that's there, but for the reason now we can't act on that? Because if we act on that, that means I'm gonna have to be giving up some of my power, and I'm willing to do that. I'm still willing to hold on to my power to mistreat others.
Yeah, well, nobody really gives up power without a struggle, but people can gain power through organization. So it's not about asking somebody to give up their power. It's about gaining power through your own organization. And like Marcus Garvey said, the outside forces benefit from our disorganization. We find ways to separate each other in the community and stuff, and that has to stop. And we can't sit back judging somebody because they're from a certain region. He's from the South, so he has to be this way. He's from the East Coast, or he's from the suburbs, or
definitely from Texas. Though, if you're from Texas, it's like, whoa, wait a minute here.
Texas is the greatest place in God's green earth. Much more greater Republicans than Ohio.
All I'm saying is, oh man, I can't say that. I want to say when the president went down there to El Paso and he ran into, who? What's your governor's name? What's your governor's name?
Abbott.
Yeah.
Bus ticket Abbott?
Nothing happened. He busting cats from Texas all the way on the front line of the vice president's house damn near, and nothing. Nothing.
He ain't gonna say anything with the president right there.
I'm talking about Joe can. Joe can.
Joe probably won't remember who he's talking to. You got to tell him when he's speaking to him. You got to speak in his earpiece. You ever seen him talk? Have you ever seen any of his? Because he doesn't do many of those State of the Unions. He's always like,
I'm not even going there because you guys as leader is getting away with everything. He's getting away with everything.
There's nothing wrong with what he's doing. The documents he has are so beautiful, much more beautiful than the documents Biden has. Biden has next very unattractive Corvette. It's a late 70s Corvette, very ugly, very ugly. I have Bentleys and Rolls Royces. But he's doing the same thing as Trump. So damn. Wah, wah, wah.
Well, anyway, on that note, you know what? We got to bring this up. The B-Side Podcast is definitely sponsored by Black Storm Vodka. Yes, I got MLK Day up there. Support some alcohol. Yes. So the Black Storm Vodka is sponsored by Black Storm Vodka, the B-Side Podcast. Black Storm Vodka. Great combination. All you guys out there, go to blackstormvodka.com. see where you can get your local bottle of Blackstone Vodka. BlackstoneVodka.com. Gotta shout out to Keisha. What's happening? Thanks again. And I don't know about anybody else, but my Black Storm, I'm gonna mix it with some grapefruit. Go ahead, get the Greyhound roller. Anyhow, BlackstoneVodka.com, no question. Yeah, man. What was I about to say? So, we all know Ed Reed went over to Bethune-Cookman. Had a little rant going on. Then guess what, ladies and gentlemen? What happens what normally I always do? Apologize. And I get what he's saying. I get what he did. I get it. But it's like, if you read any of the thread of it, whatnot, man, a lot of excuses, though. A lot of excuses. I think that could have been I don't know, it could have been a start on some good points we maybe need to discuss on some things. I mean, sometimes, brute honesty is needed. What do you think about that? About my man Ed Reed?
Now, what was the controversy?
Oh, you ain't checked it out?
No.
Just saying how just some of the premises of different areas. Obviously, you got natural disasters, whatever the case may be, but with a lot of things in our community, we got to clean up our stuff. You know what I mean? Like, come on, trash and titty some things up. Tighten things up.
Got to beautify the community.
But hey, maybe we need to, we can all help out, throw some money into our HBCUs, our own institutions, and just let you guys know we are doing the Sellers Foundation. We are doing a scholarship. We're going to give out a scholarship this next fall semester. 2 scholarships, $2,500 a piece to an HBCU. Preferably, we're going to talk with Wilberforce, Central State, so that we got that kind of lined up. Once when it gets a little bit more traction, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, we're definitely at the Sellers Foundation. We're giving out 2 scholarships for the Dr. Lee Sellers Scholarship Awards. Like I said, 2 $2,500 a piece scholarships, $5,000 total. Hey, if we get some more donations and some more funds come through, hey, we'll give out some more scholarships. But that's the basis, like I said, coming in this year, 2023. So yeah, man, a lot of that, man, we just got to, like anything, we got to support our own, stay ready, man, because a lot of times, we talk about how we let a lot of this talent go because of the, whatever decision they make. It's their own right, but hey, if we got to support our own, maybe we have something, to offer a counter. A lot of work, but hey, it's possible. That's all, man. But that's the whole thing. Yeah, check it out, man. Just look up my man Ed Reed, Bethune-Cookman. You'll see the whole.
I'll check that out.
No doubt. Trying to think of anything. Go here, man. Anything you need to go over before we get up out of here, man? We're going about an hour. That's pretty good on the MLK Day. Anything you need to discuss or talk about before you get up out of here?
I just want to say, on this MLK Day, we remember a man who benefited not only us as Black people, but benefited everybody in America and in the world.
Uh-huh.
This man is a moment in history. Not even 100 years after the freedom of all the slaves and stuff like that, and he was able to be the real emancipator. Abraham Lincoln is known as the great emancipator, but that was nothing until it was made codified into law. So I just want to thank God for the life of Martin Luther King, and thank God that he helped us move forward in a positive way.
No doubt. Well, give us your handle there so we can get up here. What's your handle, my man?
If you want to see the coolest motherfucker that ever existed, just go to Facebook and look up Gary Combs. If you want to see the coolest motherfucker that ever existed, go to Instagram and look up Midnight Moore. If you want to see the coolest motherfucker that ever existed, go on Twitter and look up Combs at Midnight Morris. It'll be me.
There it is. Well, hey, you guys want to check us out on IG? Go to the B-Side Podcast Q, the B-Side Podcast Q. Yes, hey, check us out at the website. You can go to thebsidepodcast.com, bsidepodcast.com. Catch us out on Twitter at the B-Side Podcast 2, B-Side Podcast 2. Hey, if you want to check me out, go to IG on AR Sales 2, AR Sales 2. Check us out on AlecRoberts.com. We got some gear. Also on IG. You can check us out at on Alec Roberts. Also, my Twitter page, you can go to @Rob_B-Sales, @Rob_B-Sales. And like always, hey, if you want to support B-Side Podcast, check us out at the Cash App, $Robert Sellers. You can also go to Venmo at Rob-Sellers-4, PayPal, BB Sales. So, hey, thanks again for you guys tuning in. Until next time, we'll catch you guys out there. All right? Once again, we'll see you guys at another date and time. Peace, 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 peace,
peace. Bob is a Trump supporter.
It's terrible. No. Hell no.